Oh.
There's so much sugar. I just heard the sound and I know that you like.
She's gonna try to save your life. Slow motion.
Hi, you guys. You are tuned into 101 with NetworKin here at Rolling Out on Rolling Out Music with Mr. Jordan Armstrong, my Louisiana brother. Why you bring?
What's happening, baby?
Why you bring us no crawfish?
No. This is not crawfish season yet.
Not crawfish
but,
season
it's
yet.
a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you.
Man. You know, I love everything about what you guys do here, and it's just a pleasure to be here.
Speaking of what we do and what you do, talk about how you have just changed the game with gospel music and rap. Like, let's talk about that.
Wow. I don't know. How have I changed it? Tell me what have I done?
You have really, first of all, you're a beat. Like, you produce your records, right? And I feel like it's not contemporary gospel. Like, you kind of elevated to another level where, now I want to say it's trap, but it's kind of like that gospel, you know, punk to it. Yeah. How has that been for you, like you receiving from the gospel end?
It was really rough because I've always had this sound. I always wanted to create like mainstream sounding Christian music, inspirational music, and I think that, you know, at a time when I started doing this, it wasn't, you know, cool.
Right.
It was really like looked down upon. Like, I used to get emails, and back then it was MySpace messages and emails and YouTube comments. I mean, YouTube would let you have it. So you go look under the YouTube comments, but I was getting a lot of hate, and I just was really determined. I really believe that God had, you know, that sound created for me, and I believed I had something to bring to the table in that genre, and I just kept pushing forward, and now all of a sudden, you know, it's cool to do this.
Right.
Like, you know, like now it's lit. You know, now people accept it, and like I said, shout out to, you know, your Mary Marys, even if you go back to your Kurt Franklins, you know, they were always kind of pushing the envelope for gospel music and inspirational music, and they kind of help open the door for artists like myself, so shout out to them.
Hey. Yeah. Yay. So you started kind of in the R&B, like with 52 Weeks of Summer.
Yeah.
So how were you able to just kind of make that transition to gospel?
Well, honestly, 52 Weeks of Summer, all of my projects have been, let me just say, have been inspirational and Christian projects. Okay. They may have a different sound as far as, you know, music sonically that I was going for. But, you know, it's been a journey to get here. Like, I try to make sure every project sounds different so I could reach a different audience each project. And I think that that's really the foundation of what I believe in as a Christian as well, is to try to reach the nation, the world, and, you know, not stick with just one sound or one genre or any of that. You know, I really believe that the message of Jesus Christ is bigger than just my songs or just our church or just our religion or any of that. Like, it's way bigger than that. So each project I wanted to just push the envelope to reach someone that may not have listened to the project before.
So you talked about pushing the envelope and making it your genre and your sound. And earlier we were talking about how artists are now, it's a challenge. Like, they're making challenges. So how did it feel for your song, being a Christian artist, to be Kawasaki, to be featured as a challenge? Like, how is that pushing the envelope?
Kawasaki, I mean, I feel like that song was probably destined for challenges, period. When I created that record, I really wanted to just create a song that I felt would reach my younger audience, even into my older audience. I feel like once you hear that beat, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're 70 years old, you're gonna just feel like you feel something. You know what I'm saying? So when I created the track, I didn't know what I wanted to say. And I didn't want to be super spiritual and super Jesus, like these are the type of things. I really wanted it to be just a fun record. And I don't know what made me say the word Kawasaki. And from there, I just said words that rhyme with that. And that's probably one of my first songs that I would feel that I really like rapped on. I felt like a rapper when I made that song.
Right.
And I mean, the challenge just sparked organically out of nowhere. And I mean, it took off for me. And that's probably one of my most streamed records. to this day. Yeah.
That's dope. You just so Stellar Awards, Vegas.
Yeah.
How is that? You are nominated for Best Rap Album. How is that?
I think it's been a long time coming. You know, I've been to the Stellars for probably 7-8 years, really my entire career, and just to finally get that recognition really feels amazing. Of course, I mean, you know, if you're doing something and you feel like you're doing it for people and you're doing something great, you want to be recognized.
Right.
So I'm never gonna be that guy like, I don't need this, I don't need it, but you know, it feels great to know that you are recognized for what you're doing. So, you know, that's exciting, you know, and it's in Las Vegas. You know, Vegas is a beautiful place. And, you know, I always thought it was kind of weird they want to send us to Vegas for the Gospel Awards and say, just going to tempt everybody. Because, look, as soon as you get off of the flights, it's slot machines, it's everything at the airport.
The casino, it's the strip.
Right there.
Right.
But other than that, you know, I'm really excited to be a part of the Stellar Awards. Shout out to everybody that's a part of that. And I'm just glad they recognized me. I think this is the beginning of something really great for my career, myself, my family, and also, you know, my listeners. I think this is going to really give me an even bigger platform to continue pushing my message.
And what would you say your message is?
My message is for, you know, people to not stereotype Christianity. I think that, you know, us being a Christian is, you know, the look has changed. Like, I remember growing up, the Christian looked like the church lady, the old church lady, or, you know, the old man, the deacon, whoever. Right. But, you know, now, you know, Christians look like me. They look like us. You know what I'm saying? There's a new generation of us. And we also have a new ear as well. Right. So the message can stay the same, but the music, the sound of the beats, you know, the melodies, everything now has become a bit more modern. And that's what I'm here to push, just to let people know that, you know, you can still be Christian and there's still great music for us as well. We don't have to hear all of the slow, sad songs and, you know, those things. So God has really used me to be kind of the ambassador for that. And I took on the challenge, and I think we're doing it. Thank you so much.
You're killing it. We talk about you being an ambassador, you know, for your message. So, you know, like a lot of ministers and preachers, like, I'm coming from a traditional church, like they're trying to figure out like that struggle to bridge the gap between millennials and traditional. Like, what are some ways you feel like they can do that?
Focus more on it. I think that a lot of times they just give, you know, church organizations or Christian organizations just do things in the summertime for like a day, or there's a weekend for that. Like, and I just feel like that's not enough. It should be something that's happening every week or every chance that you get. And I think that a lot of times, you know, like I said, organizations only focus on the summertime for millennials. And that's it.
That's it.
You know, that's it. You know, and so I think that if they can push this more into the forefront of their ministries and their organizations, then that will really help. You know, I remember growing up, my most amazing fun time was Vacation Bible School.
Yes.
I don't even know if they do that anymore.
No, they don't do Vacation Bible School no more.
I look forward to that because I knew it was going to be a lot of other young people like me, and we were going to be able to have fun. We were also going to learn about, you know, things of God, but, you know, it was just going to be fun. And that was only one time a year. And I was like, I feel like if we could do more of that year round, it can change, you know, the outlook of our future as the new millennials and Christians, period. Right. Yeah.
So, Jordan Armstrong, give me one word to describe what you want your legacy to be.
One word. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know if this word will even be cool then. But I just want it to be lit. I do. And I think that lit is such a broad word, which is why I chose it. But, you know, lit can be so many things. Like, lit, a person, like I call Dr. King is lit to me. Dr. Martin Luther King is lit to me. Obama is lit to me. That's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, those type of people that have changed the way you thought things were, or they've changed, you know, the outlook on how things could have been, is important to me, and I call them lit. So I would love to be known as just a person that changed the whole game of how this music sounds and the traditional way that we thought it was going to sound. But when he came along, it changed everything.
Right.
And that's lit. So
That's
lit is my word. Yeah, litty.
Any future any future project that we can look forward to?
Yeah, I got so many things in the works right now. I'm actually working on a documentary about my life and just kind of telling my story. Like, a lot of people listen to my projects, and I'm usually like the fun, turn up kind of good times with some positive messages. But a lot of people don't really know exactly who I am as a person. And I really want to do a project. I'm working on a documentary that kind of describes who I am, kind of goes from my childhood up to now. I'm working on that, and also I'm doing a live album of my BLSD project. So it's going to be the live version of a lot of the songs, and I'm going to video it. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to kind of all be packaged together in my documentary. So that's my life right now. I'm worried about that, putting that together, and working with my team. We got a small team. It's literally me, my wife, and my manager, CQ Management, and we are really making major moves in the indie world right now. So God is good. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you think you and your wife are going to be like ambassadors for young people who are married?
Yes. I do. I feel like we're that now,
Right.
honestly, and it may be on a smaller scale at this moment, but we have some really great ideas. God has given me some great ideas to where we can take this even bigger than where it is. But I definitely feel that He's going to use us. We went through a lot, us getting together. So we have some stories. I mean, we fought to kind of get here.
Okay.
So, we have a lot to say. We have plenty of advice. I mean, I've seen it all, especially being, in the limelight from a kid to now. I know pretty much a lot of the struggles that males are having. She knows a lot of the struggles that women are having. And believe it or not, I'm 33 years old. My wife is 32. People think we kids all the time, but
Black don't crack.
come on now, it don't crack.
It don't crack.
So we got a little bit of wisdom, but I think we can definitely be ambassadors for sure. We are.
Amen.
Yeah.
So can you tell everybody what's your social handles and when your documentary is done?
Yes. I don't know exactly when that documentary is going to be done. I'm shooting for the end of March of this year, 2019.
Okay.
But you can find me on social media everywhere. It's WHERESJOR_DAN. That's Where's Jordan.
Hey, and you can follow me at @network_Ken. Do you want to sing something?
Sure, I got a new single out. It's on radio. It's everywhere. It's entitled Favor. It's on my BLSD project, which stands for Blessed. Yes, BLSD, and it's Jordan Armstrong. But new song Favor, it goes like this. It's going down on the scene. I really hope you ready, 'cause I got so much favor falling on me. Snap your finger like this. Say, shower down like rain. I really hope you ready, 'cause I got so much favor falling on me.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. On me. That's what it do. Yeah. So that's it. Favor out right now all over the place. It's on radio. I mean, it's streaming very well. I'm just super excited. Still living that indie life. I can't stop saying that.
That's
indie
it.
world. Yes.
Hey, you guys are tuned in to one on one with NetworKin. This genius, Jordan Armstrong.
Thank you so much.
Here at Rolling Out Music. Y'all stay tuned for more.